All right, Katie, I am so glad that we get to chat today. The first question that I wanted to ask you is kind of a classic. How did you get into franchising?
So I got into franchising by accident. I think most people got here by accident. So I was actually looking at franchises
Mhm.
and I met a wonderful woman who told me about this side of the franchise world. And I was very intrigued. And when I learned more, I realized this is definitely something that I want to do. But I had no intention, nor did I know this was even a thing.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. So, what were you kind of doing before you got into franchising, and how does that help you now as a franchise coach?
Sure. So my background is in special events. So I did everything from event production, wedding planning, corporate catering. It's definitely the same thing. I'm naturally a connector. And, I was working with clients, whether it be a wedding or a corporate event, and I got to know them and their vision, and I
Mhm.
got to make that vision happen. And I get to do that with my clients here. So it was a totally different industry, but a very natural transition.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes a ton of sense. So, speaking of clients, what is your favorite part of working with clients?
I love getting to know them. I am very relational, so I love to really get to know my clients on a deep level. The more I know them, the better I can help them.
Totally.
And then it's when I present the franchises, that's always fun. There's some oohs and ahs and and then as the weeks proceed, some of those oohs and ahs turn into ha's, and the ha's like, whoa, this is it.
Right.
So once you start getting to know them more, they start getting to know the brands better. I guess the whole thing is my favorite, but just to see them kind of grow and learn about each franchise and decide which one ultimately is going to be the best for their family.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that, Katie. That's such a great answer. And then, why should someone who is considering owning a franchise come and work with us at FranCoach?
Because we take care of all the dirty work. I call it the Google franchise rabbit hole. Some clients have done this before they get to us. They start researching, they find all this stuff they think might be a good fit.
Right.
They spend a couple weeks having getting to know these brands, come to find out it's not a good fit. We find that fit right off the bat through getting to know them. So we save them a lot of time, a lot of late nights on Google on their phone. We take care of all the dirty work.
Absolutely. And that Google franchise rabbit hole is so real. It's
Yes,
so
it
real.
is.
And then finally, what nugget of advice do you have for soon to be franchise owners like your clients?
Stay open minded, really focus on who you are as a business owner or what you'll be as a business owner. People get caught up in the industry big time, and they're that's not the way to do it. We start behind the scenes, focus on what you want in a business, what's your dream scenario. That's what we're focusing on, and that's what's going to get you that perfect match.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome, Katie. Those answers are fantastic. And as I said before, I have a just for fun question, actually, two of them. So, the first thing I wanted to ask you, just for fun, is about your brush with fame. So, who is the most famous person you have ever met, and how did you meet them? And we're going to need the story.
Oh gosh, this I need to figure this one out. There's been a lot actually. I love music
Uh-huh.
and every genre of music, and I have jumped on stage, nothing crazy, but with several bands and several groups,
Amazing.
from Ghostface Killer of Wu-Tang Clan to Green Jello. So
Katie, you're a legend.
yeah, kind of. So that's and there's several bands in between, but those were the two extremes. So yeah, that's my story.
That's amazing. It's incredible. And then finally, this is a good one, Fran coach specific. So, which Fran coacher would you like to trade hair with?
At two extremes. All
Okay,
right. Tim, because he doesn't have to deal with all this.
it's true. He
And
has
then
a
Luke, because yeah, he's Tim has nerve. Then Luke, because he has a beautiful head of hair and it's thick and it's much thicker than mine. So I would love to have that problem. So yeah, either all or nothing for me.
amazing. That's a great answer. And Katie, I'll have you know that Luke chose you. So you guys can just go ahead and switch.
Shocker.
Incredible.